Hi and welcome. My name is Johnny Fergan. I'm from All Total Coaching. What I want to talk to you today is why it's good to have problems. You may think to yourself it's not, but it's good. And today I'll explain why it's good to have problems. Please consider to subscribe to our channel. Press the icon button. We are now producing 2 videos a week on Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m. GMT. But before we start, I'd like to talk about our book, How to Be a Man, What Your Father Never Taught You. This is a guide for any man today. People have asked me if I'm 45, should I read it? And I say to them, yes. Because if you don't swallow the red pill and don't understand reality, you're going to be another victim of so many men that committed suicide. So what is this book all about? Manhood, what is a man? How to be a man. Women, relationships and sex. Media manipulation, indoctrination by the movies. Health, food and exercise and why it's so important. Money, wealth, what you need to know, what you're not taught at school. Value, what it is and why it's so important. How to overcome depression and fear. Happiness and fulfillment. Feminism, the real truth. Family code and consequences. Sports accusations. How to be social, build a great network. Keep up. How to maintain your relationship. Summary of the rules that will save your life. So today I'll talk about why it's good to have problems. As a principle, nobody wants problems. Now, I'm not saying you want problems all the time, but it's good. If you ever loved a woman or a man and you had a setback, you were crushed emotionally. But most of us, not all, but most of us have recovered. What did that do to you? It made you stronger. Now, obviously, you don't want to break your heart every time. But only through adversity, we learn to become stronger. Those people that are the most entitled are the ones that get everything too easy. And the moment they've got a crisis, they're the ones who commit suicide. Just look at all the celebrities. Michael Jackson, Prince, Robin Williams. I mean, every case is different. The majority of them got too many things too easy. Elvis Presley. Everything is too easy. Everybody loves them. Everybody after their feet. After a while, they don't know how to handle a crisis. And this is why it's good to have problems. I'm not saying you want problems all the time. But by a crisis, you learn 2 things. You learn who your real friends are, and you learn about yourself, how you handle it. A friend of mine is getting divorced at the moment. And I asked him to share with me all his emotions. He told me about his panic attacks. He told me the things he's going through that I can't go through. And I said to him, you're going to go for a low and you're going to come out. And if anybody watched my video, The Parabola of Relationships, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's only for adversity, through problems, and through challenges and crises that we grow a thicker skin. Now, it doesn't mean you want to have them all the time, but that's the only way you learn and you become tougher. Because those people that get everything from their parents on a plate, the moment they've got a real crisis and their parents are not there, they crumble. They're the first one there, and they're the ones who crumble. And these are usually the people that attempt or commit suicide. Because they're drama queens, because they don't know how to handle a crisis. My dear friends, I will tell you I've handled many crises in my life. And I don't wish on my enemies a certain crisis that happened to me. But that made me the man I am today. Am I perfect? No. But by crises, you learn who your real friends are. And if you don't have crises, you cannot grow. And if you cannot grow, you cannot achieve. And if you cannot achieve, you cannot be successful. I hope you get the message. It's only through problems and challenges we grow. But the biggest and most successful are the ones that have challenges that they haven't gone through it yet, but know how to calm down and be tranquilo and think. There's a little thing that is so simple that I said in my book. When you have a problem or crisis, sit down by yourself, disconnect all the phones and write down the pluses and minuses. This is so simple, yet extremely effective. I have done this myself. Does it solve all your issues? No. But at least it will make you see things clearer. Because when we're fogged and we're overwhelmed by emotions, we cannot think straight. And when we cannot think straight, we cannot make rational decisions. And we cannot make rational decisions. In most cases, they are the wrong decisions. Think about that time you were in a bar and somebody looked at you and you didn't look at him, blah, blah, blah. The next thing you know, had a punch out outside. He punched you and you went to hospital. Was it worth it? He said, who cares? The next morning you woke up and he punched you or you punched him or the police came or whatever. We've all seen these things. Walk away. The next day you're going to wake up and ask yourself the question, was it worth it? Years ago I was in a bar with a friend of mine. This woman passed and I looked at her. I didn't even touch her. And a big Mary, a big fellow, 6'4", picked me up in there. Don't look at him. She's my wife. I'm not going to argue. He's bigger than me. The point is it worth it? It's not. But you have to know how to calm the fuck down. Because if you don't know how to calm the fuck down, you're going to be overwhelmed by emotions. And all decisions that are made, no matter what the story or the problem, you'll make mistakes. And having problems is a good thing. Because it's only for these problems we grow. Only for these problems we can see other challenges that we go into, that we can solve. And only for these problems become a better, smarter, and more successful man or woman. I really, really hope you enjoyed the video and you found thought for what I've said. Because at the end of the day, all of us, including me, are going to go through some crises. Whether you lose a father, or mother, or brother, or some people that I know that committed suicide, or you lost a partner. All these things, all of us are going to face some of these challenges. And if you don't understand this, your life will be in crisis and in turmoil. That's why it's good to have problems. You don't want too many of them, but they will happen our way. And the quicker you calm down and you look at things rationally and you calm down and you do things in a calm manner, the more you'll overcome these obstacles and be a better man and better woman. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for taking your time to listen to us. Look us up at www.alltotalcoaching.com. I can change your life. The question is, do you want to? Or you're going to keep repeating the same mistake again and again, and you're going to put yourself in the victim scenario. Well, nobody cares. If you want help, please reach out to us here, John@sosdating.com. Thank you very much. As always, I'm your friend, John Lifaka. Bye-bye.